Good morning, good afternoon. I'm very, very happy to be your host first time. So let me tell you who our trainer is tonight. She's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful person. Mentored by LD3 Armajit. You can't go wrong with that. Jenny Beb is here. Welcome, Jenny Beb. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So Ranie joined Opulence Global in 2017, introduced obviously by her mentor, Armajit. Ranie was immediately drawn by the fashion and completely blown away by her skincare that worked like magic. It felt like the product were made just for her. Ranie, I can relate to that so much. I can relate to you. And many of us here can. If you relate to her, show her some love. So the ladies and men. In 2020, during the global pandemic shutdown, when borders were closed and the world came to a standstill, that's when she took advantage and ranked up to LD1. That's so smart. While many businesses pause, hers continue to grow, providing the power of resilience, adaptability, and vision. From starting in Singapore to relocating in Bellingham in 2002 to be closer to family, she continued to build and expand her business globally. Help me welcome our trainer tonight, LD1 Ranie Kaur. Thank you so much. I'm blessed to be a host. Take over. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Thank you, MC. Thank you, everyone. Before we start, I would like to, say thank you and a big happy birthday to Amajit, and of course, our Opulence mom, Mrs. Mesgarlou. She also shares the same birthday with Amajit, the two super ladies. So there's a lot to learn from them, which I've been trying a lot. So today's topic is actually especially very important because for anyone who starts, those of you who are new, this is a fantastic tool to jump in and take notes. And those of us who have been here for many years, it's always good to relearn, right? As what SVP Sanas and CEO Ramin always says, never stop learning, new blood, new knowledge, and keep going. All right, so let me start. Before I start, let me just share with you some thoughts on why we need to have a 30-day plan, a 60-day plan, a 90-day plan, or even goals at the end of the year. Because a lot of people, when they join the company or even join any organization, they tend to quit in the first 2 to 3 months because they are lost and do not know what to do. So our company, Opulence Global, has a system for us in place. We emphasize a lot on system, because systems duplicate, people don't. I think we all have that ingrained in us that systems duplicate, people don't. And like what SVP Sana says, when confusion sets in, inactivity sets in. So we don't want to be stuck in a rut because we don't know what's going on or we're confused. So that's why our Launchpad training for this week is your next 30 days action plan. This next 30 days is a detailed method of operation that people can follow so that they can be equipped and trained as they do their business. It helps you to go step by step. So let's start. So your next 30 days it's mandatory that you have a system. So establish your daily method of operation. We call it the DMO, and we have the DMO box for that. So incorporate these income generating activities, which we call IGAs for short, to stay on track so that you can follow what's happening, how you are progressing, who you need to reach back to, who you've gotten in touch with, what are you doing every day so that you are working towards generating income. So create a work schedule for your Opulence business, just like any other business, just like your personal calendar, your family calendar, your work calendar. Your Opulence business requires a calendar as well. So you create a schedule, fill up the form below with your sponsor. Like for me, I would have done it with Amajit. and it will tell you what you can do every day. So fill up from Monday to Sunday, put in the times that you're taking a break or being with your family, and then the rest of it, if you're part-time or full-time, the rest of it will have to be income generating activities. So your daily method of operation, there are 5 steps to it that you will need to do. So the first one is someone to connect with. You need to talk to someone, new blood, right? You meet somebody on the street or at the bus stop, in the taxi, in the mall, anywhere. You thank you, welcomes prospect, and make an appointment to rank up. So you send them a thank you, tell them you're grateful for the meeting, whether it's a prospect or you just meet somebody. So that's another name in the list. So this will help you to rank up, because every time you connect with somebody, every time you present to a prospect, you need new people, you need new blood. Secondly, you need something to say. So follow the script and the book. We have lots of scripts and we have a lot of presentation material for you to use, whether you can do it on the desktop or even print and links. We have lots of those. And someone to present to. Use your tour presentation. So we have it online and we have it offline as well. So you can use either one. Infinite follow up and ask for a referral. That's very important. Infinite follow up means you do not give up. You do not quit until the person tells you, I am not ready. But even then, if they say they are not ready, ask them for a referral, or ask them, when can you get in touch with them, in 3 months, 6 months, or a year. So put that person's name at the back for when they are ready to meet up with you. That will show them that you are serious about your business. That will show them that you are not playing a fool, you're serious, and you are a go-getter. So it's important that that you show them what kind of person you are and what kind of leader you will be, which they may want to join your team. And then at the end of it all, you duplicate the system. Someone to connect. The plan to build your prospect and customer list. As I said, building a strong prospect and customer list is essential for the growth and sustainability of your Opulence business. Here's a strategic plan to help you attract, engage, and retain a valuable customer base. Right? Define your target audience. Who's your target audience? So, as I said, first you start with your warm market, you can start with your cold market, you can, if you just want to approach shopkeepers or beauty salons or hair salons, so that's your target customer. Or people just randomly you meet on the streets and you just want to talk to them. So, first you need someone to connect with and make connection. That's your list. You already have a list. Use the following memory jogger to help you create your prospect master list. So you have like your VIP list, previous networking contacts. So you have a contact list from your previous networking events. Qualified family and friends, that's your warm market. Advertising leads, so people who are advertising, or you can advertise for leads. You can say that, I'm looking for 10 people to work with. Who is your accountant, your bank officer, your carpet cleaner, congressperson, dry cleaner? The list goes on. This is just a very short list, but we use services all the time. So these are the people you can fall back to as well. And who was a service buddy? Did you go to school with? Your old boss? Again, the list continues, right? Someone who's a policeman in the military. All these people you can reach out to. So make connection again. People who live next door, who is related to your family, friends, your whoever, and what, not whatever, but whoever, and who sold you your boat, the salespeople that you've been engaged with. The list goes on. There's so many people. There are over 7 billion people in the world. So There's not, it's, we will never run out of people to reach out to. Find your customers why. I believe we all, for those who are new, pay attention to this. And for the rest of us, I think we are very familiar with this because our CEO keeps emphasizing on this. Find your why, right? So, what are your pain points? What motivates you? Identify challenges or desires that your opulence products or business opportunities can address. Why do you need to why do you need to reach a certain level? Why are you hungry for it? What is your desperation? What's your desire? What's your motivation? Is it your family, your you don't have a job, you need a job, you need to sustain. Sustainability is, very important. But why do you want to do this? Do you need freedom, time freedom, money freedom? And the list goes on, right? Some of us want to do it for our family. It's infinite. So you can use to resonate with your audience. So sometimes when you're talking to somebody and you're asking them questions and they say like, oh, I've been working so hard, I haven't had time with my family and all that. So that person needs time. So you can talk to them about that, how this business can allow you time freedom. Ask if they've considered working from home. Lead the discussions to the business opportunity and its benefit. That's what I was talking about. So when you're talking to them, keep pointing towards the end of to have a close. So turn single product customers into multi-product households. This is very important. What drives your customers to make decisions or to take actions related to your product or service? So, for example, are they motivated by convenience, cost saving, status, or personal fulfillment? Many people around, like a lot of our customers, my customers and VIPs, they all are sold either because of the fountain of life and its benefits. I know that I have a whole list of customers who are just buying the toothpaste because of its unique features, right? The ingredients, it's micro silver and all that. So why are they buying these things? And how can I share with them if they are so sold because of the micro silver? I can of course share with them about the body lotion. I can share with them about the mouth spray. I can share with them the mouthwash as well. So we have a whole list of products that are in that range, which maybe they will then turn into multi-product households. So step by step, you can actually share with your customers what they can, how they can buy more products. Define your target customers, so their demographics, understand key characteristics, their age, their gender, their income level, their location, their interests, and tailor products to your audience. So as I said, the same thing. If someone is interested because it's micro silver, then you talk to them about all the micro silver products. Once they get used to that, then you can share with them the shampoo because it has the fountain of life. So again, it's a safe and it's a GMO free product, it's a sulfate free, paraben free product. You know that they are very conscious about certain things. And if they're younger, you can talk to them and promote the posh fashion line, right? And if it's someone else getting married, you can talk about FERI Mosh, the luxury appeal, right? We have amazing jewelry. I mean, I love this. Wore this, and I've had this ring and this jewelry for like the past 7 years. And defining next steps for defining a target customers, we can also look into their lifestyles, align values and buying behaviors with your offerings. For example, Fairy Micro Silver, target audience with great dental health. We have gone through this. Divine for athletes who often deal with pain from intense workouts, right? And the Fairy and the Porsche, perfect for someone with style. So We have so many SKUs which can suit anybody and everybody. There is guaranteed everyone may be interested in at least one of the products, one of the range, one of the lines that we have. So take a moment. Oops, I'm sorry. Take a moment to compliment their tasks and their taste and ask if they've ever considered a career in the fashion industry. So it's not necessary we only have to talk about the personal care or the safe home revolution. We can also talk about the fashion line that we have and community engagement activists highlight Opulence Cares to attract a broader audience. I think we are all aware of what our CEO is doing to help the less fortunate. Hotshot list inviting your seven. This is very interesting because these are your closest contacts who think like you, they act like you, have the same work ethics as you, have the same determination as you, want their lives to change just like you, would do whatever it takes to change just like you, will never give up or stop until they have achieved the change they want just like you. So usually you know about between 5 to 10 people, but let's just talk about seven. Seven people who you are very close to, and this will be your hotshot list. It doesn't have to be your good friends. It could be your work friends, co-workers, someone you know, but you know that they are thinking like you. They're very much like you in so many different ways. So share this with them. Engage with your target customers. Remember, conversations lead to actions. So get creative with questions that spark meaningful discussions and could potentially result in new VIP shoppers or team brand partners. So when you're talking to people, talk to them about things that they interest, but pay attention as well. When they give you their answers, find out, then tap into what we have that they would be interested in. So some things like, do you enjoy box shopping with massive discounts? How would you feel about tax-free shopping or access to high quality, safe products? Right? Are you dealing with pain? You need divine. Suffering from certain health conditions? You need the fountain of life. So there's so many things that we can actually go through. There's so many questions you can ask your customer or a prospect. There's so many ways to press on their trigger points, right? Are we doing okay? Are we? I hope we're doing all right. I'll continue. So there are scripts that we can. I don't even know what page is 56. Okay. There are scripts that we can use. We have tons of scripts in the back office. So there's the curiosity based. I came across an amazing opportunity that combines financial freedom with luxury living. It's exactly the kind of next level lifestyle we like. It's something new and could be life changing. Are you open to taking a quick look? I'd love to share more. Um, Now, while I'm sharing this script, can I have a show of hands, or would somebody like to share on the chat that they have used this script and it has worked with any of their friends? Can we have someone to tell us? Do we have someone? You have used any of these scripts where it has worked for you? No, I don't see anybody tapping on their sharing the screen in the chat. So I will share then. I didn't want to keep talking. I wanted someone else to share, but since y'all are very quiet, I will continue. So I've used this script once or twice, and I did get a very good response. And then now I've started using this actively. I've only started using this very recently, and I've got a very good response from it. And because of that, I have started I've got like a few new prospects. And I realized this is really good. So I've started using it more often. And I'm using it, prospects who I just see on Facebook, some of my friends I've not been in touch with from Instagram. And, it is working. Let me just see if somebody else has shared. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, I'll continue. So the approach, when you approach, these are some of the tips. When you approach someone, whether it's when you see somebody personally or whether online, so be warm and inviting. Keep it short
Ranie,
first.
sorry,
Yes.
Ranie, sorry to interrupt you. Joy raised her hand. I will
Okay.
I will allow her to talk. Just a second. Yeah.
Okay, Joy, come on, share with us what you have.
No, I will have to allow her to talk first. I will
Okay.
pick her up. Second here. Participant. Oh, you're sharing the screen.
So you want me to stop sharing?
Um, me, I don't know if I can get her. Oh, okay, no, don't stop. I can get her. I need to find her. Joy. Rachel, yes. Allowed to talk. Yes. Joyce, you can unmute yourself and
Can you hear me, ladies?
Yes. Hi, Joy.
yes.
Hi, Ranie. Hi, MC. Yes, I would like to share some of my prospecting scripts. Well, that script, very similar. Like when I reach out to people, and they could be my warm market, my cold market, just anywhere. On Facebook, on all the other channels, or person to person.
Mm-hmm.
I usually, and the thing is, if they're coming to me, all right, I usually ask them their pain, because you've got to find their problem. You can't kind of give your solution unless you know their problem, why they're coming to you, whether it's for health, whether it's for, anything that they're looking for. So when they reach out to me, I pretty much, like look at their profile and find out exactly, what they're all about. So I kind of inspect their profile to see if they're like a prospect for me. And then when I approach them, and find out their pain, and, it's really on social media, I do it quite quickly, because you can usually find out the like and trust pretty much before, if you have some commonality. So if I was to look at someone in the US, all right, I pretty much have a look where I'm targeting them from, or where they're coming to me from. And I kind of, have a commonality with them. I try and approach them that, we have something similar of interest. And then, it's like you ask them, because if they're coming, if you're going to them, you don't know, and they're probably going to look at you and say, "Who are you and what do you want?" Huh?
Yeah.
And if they're able to check your profile, they'll, get a little bit of an idea. And if they're still there, like usually the first couple of minutes, you can really kind of, understand what they're all about. And and then like you find out what their pain is, whether they're looking for products or an opportunity. And I always lead with usually the products, because people want to try the products, and then when they love
Yeah.
the products, and then they come into the business and blah blah blah. But if it's an opportunity right there and then, you've got to really find out the reason for why they're coming to you, just for, like the opportunity and the money. And I guess, it's all about them. I always put the emphasis on them first. And then And then when they're looking at, because it takes time to build that like and trust after that
Yes.
first meet. So you'll probably have a couple more, like conversations, and then the opportunity comes, and that's when they see what a beautiful company we have and all that. So I don't kind of talk a lot. I just let the information pretty much present itself. So I'm kind of like that when I do, and at the end of the day, it's about their decision on where they want to be and where they want to come in. Yes, it's all learning for me, and us down here in Australia building this market. Yes, there's people out there that are
Yes.
wanting what we have. So we, for myself, I have to put myself right out there amongst everyone else. But we have something remarkable, amazing, and we have beautiful products. And I find that really encouraging when you know your truth and where you stand, with the company, and that kind of presents itself, that you have that strong leadership. People can look at you and think, oh, who are you? Where did you come from? But when they really look at you as a person, well, then that's when you have the close. You can close them better. And then refer them, as a three-way. So I just wanted to share that, how I do it. So, yeah, and it's pretty much with these scripts that you present them with. Okay, so that's about it.
Thank you, Jo.
Thank you.
Thank
Hope
you.
you
Thank you.
like
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
All right. All right. That was Joy from Australia. So, yeah, you've heard what she said, and these scripts really work. So, hold on. So, use any kind of scripts. As I said, we have got so many scripts in the back office, or use your own scripts, but talk to people, approach people, right? And it works. Build your like and trust, and everything else will just follow through, right? So the approach tips are like Joy had already shared. Be warm and inviting, keep it short and personal, use the recipient's first name, build curiosity, make it about them, focus on financial freedom, luxury, or exclusivity, spark interest without revealing too much. So just tell them enough so that they are also very curious. They want to know more. Like, what is it about? Like, we have this fashion line for daily wear, and we have a fashion line for our luxury fashion line. So what is it about? Like, what are you selling? What are you doing? What's your business? Effective communication is very important, and with a question that's easy to say yes to. So, do you like fashion? Do you like to be healthy? All these questions can end with a yes. Offer the prospect two specific options for meeting times. So when you call them, or you're on Facebook or something, and you're approaching them, give them two options. So you say, would Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. be better, or Thursday at 2 p.m. right after lunch? Which time works for you better? And if they say, oh, yeah, Tuesday evening is good, then good and well, you meet them. If they remain unavailable, follow up again. Infinite follow up in a week or a month. Remember from our earlier slides, we have infinite follow ups. Someone to present to. Tell your story, crafting your 2-minute story. So we all have been trained by the forensic networker, our CEO, Ramin Mesgarlou, to learn how to tell our 2-minute story. So tell your 2-minute story. So what does the 2-minute story consist of? It consists of when you launched your business, why you started your business, whether it could be more money, less stress, hate your job, more time with family, make the world a healthier place, and who introduced you to your business, your friends, your family, or did you find this business on social media? Product testimonials, retail sales experiences, stories, and your passion for the products. business testimonials, personal income earned, total team sales volume, size of your organization, your growth target in sales and income. So this is very easy to do because it's really, pointed out for you, point by point. When you launched your business, I launched my business in July of 2017, but became active only after the Fountain of Life, or rather 3 months after I started using the skincare. Why did I join the business? Because I wanted to make more money and spend more time with my family. Who introduced to the business to me? Of course, our champion, Amajit. And product testimonials, I think you all know that I love the FERI Flawless because I always say it was made just for me, right? That is my experience. And business testimonials. So the personal income earned. What's the team? I've moved from Singapore to the US. I'm still in the business. It allows me, it's a global business. So just curate your 2 minute story, and it helps to, so as the earlier slide said, keep it short and simple. So in-person tour presentation tips. Remember, your prospects are not making a one-time purchase. It is a long-term commitment. So when you're presenting to them, don't talk about today, this product, and that's it. You're talking about long-term health, whether be it the fountain of life, be it divine, collagen, fairy flawless, it's long term. It's going to be forever. So when your prospect sees your business tour for the first time, they're looking at three things. What is the business? Can they benefit from it? How do you do the business? As I said, this 30-day DMO is very important. Our method of operation for the 30 days, the next 30 days is very important. And this will start you on your how you do your business, right? So what is this business? Can they benefit from it? You want them to benefit not only financially, but you want them to benefit from the fantastic products that we have. And how we do the business, we have a system. Follow the system. Everybody does the same presentation, everybody does it exactly the same. But we share different examples, that is making it our own little personal presentation. So in-person tour presentation tips, we continue. It's important to showcase the support, unity, and teamwork before, immediately after they have seen the tour. It is vital for your prospects to feel the unity and caring in your team right after the tour, because this teamwork represents hope for them. Share with them they're in the business for themselves, but not by themselves. What this means is basically when we have a tour presentation in person, it's not like if Amajit brings somebody and I bring somebody, we don't talk to each other. We share our stories. We go and say hello to their prospects. Even if you don't have a prospect, you go and say hello to the prospects. Whether it's Amajit is my upline, I will go and say hello to her prospects. But say, for example, Maria, she has a prospect. I can go and say hello to her prospect. I can go and ask her if she needs any help with anything at all while she is presenting. So that shows that we have support for each other, unity, and teamwork, right? CEO keeps saying teamwork makes the dream work. So we are in business for ourselves, but not by ourselves. One system, virtual tour process. So take your prospects through the Opulence opportunity. Direct them to the opportunity page on www.opulence.com, where they can watch the opportunity tour video in multiple languages. We have all seen this, our SVP speaking in multiple languages. Open the PowerPoint presentation for an in-depth walkthrough, or invite them to one of our tour webinars and let our qualified presenters present for you. So there's so many options available when you want to present. This is okay. Forensic post tour. Turn tour excitement into real results. As I said, when we have presentations, we want to make it really exciting. We want to make it, we want everyone to support one another. Doesn't mean that, it's your prospect. I cannot go and say hello. I cannot help you with it. If you need to use a laptop, you need to get some products to show, I can help. Somebody else can help, and we help each other this way. So when it's for prospects, it's a fail-proof process to convert your prospects. First of all, arrive early with your prospect to build like and trust. This is very important. Even Joy mentioned this. Every presentation, our CEO and every forensic network seminar, our CEO mentions this: like and trust. Introduce them to as many other distributors as possible. This will show that we are a family, right? That's very important. Avoid the back seats. Secure the front row. Why are you afraid? Be right in front. You want to be in the front of the room. Stay in the room with your prospect. Don't leave your prospect and just walk away. Stay in the room with them. Introduce them to people. Other partners will come and say hello to them. Arrange with a presenter to invite you to share a product or business testimonial. You can do that as well. So if you know someone is presenting and you have a prospect or a group of prospects, you can go and tell the presenter to call you up for a business testimonial or even a product testimonial. Head nod, applaud, and respond to questions that are asked by the presenter. Don't sit quietly. Show your involvement. Show your excitement when you are bringing your customers or your prospects for a tour. Assess the room energy after the tour. If the energy is high, start the post-tour process and the survey in the room with the other prospects. So the survey is very important. The post-tour process is the survey, and you need to do that because you need to understand what your prospects why is going to be, or when are they ready to jump in. They usually are ready at that time. So what is going to be the trigger point for them to sign up on that day? Welcome new launches loudly for others to hear. I think we've all experienced this. Whenever someone signs, we all go like, oh, one LAP in the house and another LAP in the house. We do that, right? So we need to continue to create that excitement so that everybody feels that, okay, so many people are signing up. It must be really good. I've heard that it's so fantastic, but, I'm a bit hesitant, but so many people are signing up. Okay, I will do it too, right? So when you're leaving the meeting, make an effort to say goodbye to the other distributors. Again, go around the room and say that, you have to run because you have your commitments. And momentum is everything in the post-tour phase. So keep the momentum going right after the tour. Keep the momentum going. Talk about the products, talk about their why, and talk about what pains them, what motivates them for you to close the sale. So post-tour action plan is, after the tour, it's important to translate the excitement and curiosity you've generated into meaningful steps. So answer the questions. Offer your clients, your prospects will have so many questions, right? I think the biggest question most of them have is the compensation plan, like how and what and when and all that, because that can be a little confusing. So answer their questions. Offer a promotion. The company is offering a promotion, a build assist. You throw in another promotion. Recommend the LADE package because that's the best deal. You are paying so much for, and you're going to get so much in return. Fill out the survey. Make sure that your prospects fill out the surveys. Give them a thank you gift card. You can give them a gift card, $20 gift card for them to start shopping, right? And they feel appreciated. Once they are in this website, they will shop and they will realize how fantastic all our products are. We have hundreds and thousands of SKUs. Why the post-tour survey is important. It opens natural conversation to understand what resonated most, increases like and trust. So, what resonates with them? Financial freedom, time freedom, quality products, safe products. What are they looking for? Provides an easy transition to discuss the next steps. Positions you as a professional and consultative, not pushy. It will make you seem not pushy because you will give them a survey. You're going to go step by step. And if they say that they don't have like a real reason for not wanting to sign up on that day, you can actually uh, pinpoint the trigger points and get them to sign up. And if for some reason they cannot do it, they ask you to reach out in 3 months because there's some other commitments they have. So at least you have something to fall back to. You know that in 3 months you're reaching out to them. This builds like and trust. Increases closing rate by guiding prospects towards a decision. You guide them. You go through the whole list again. The new survey, part one, decisions that shape tomorrow. I would like to earn an additional income of how much, right? This is the survey, let's go through. I recognize the advantage of positioning myself. So you want to position yourself at the top of the line, becoming and positioning in a booming health and wellness market with products that stand out in quality. The quality products is very important. I would love to unlock the tax benefits, right, that come with owning a home-based business. I would rather do my gift cards shopping from my own mall. I understand the power of putting my savings towards assets that appreciate, whether in precious metals, fine jewelry such as engagement ring. We all know the story of Ranie when he bought his engagement ring for his wife. So it has appreciated in value. The smartest move I can make is to launch now and position myself as an Opulence Global partner in the ever growing fashion, beauty, and wellness industry. Yes and no, such a simple survey, and it can help guide you to your prospect, to close your prospect, right? So there are the packages. The new survey, part two, it shows the different packages that we have. And it's very simple, very clear. You can see that in why we ask everyone to sign up LADE is because you can see you put in 4,495 on from day one, you get 37% discount, right? Your smart buy is from day one. And your shopping credits you have in wholesale value is 3150, and you get free shopping credits of another 1400, and you get a VIP gift card of $100, and you get a FERI timepiece. This is the luxury timepiece that we're talking about, right? As a launch gift from the company. And maximum residual income weekly earning potential per year of 60,000 for one mall. Which package aligns best with your goals today? So there are 4 different packages. It's very straightforward. They just have to tick one, looking at it. What makes more mathematical sense? Of course, the LADE. And the new survey, part three, ready to make it happen. If the best time to launch is always sooner, when do you believe is right for you? Right now, 48 hours, 7 days, or other. So the other is when they will put, like, say, maybe in 3 months or 1 month because of some other commitments. So I'd rather have 1% of the effort of 100 people than 100% of my own effort. J. Paul. This is fantastic because it shows that you just need new blood all the time, right? Like what SVP Sanas keeps saying, new blood. So then we have the forensic promise list, personal, actionable commitments. Set a promise list. Most people will endeavor to keep their promises. Just ask yourself, how many goals you set that was achieved versus how many promises you made that was kept. Goals, many people, like, they may not end up reaching their goals, but a promise list is you promise to yourself to do something, and until you don't get it done, it will bother you, so you will work so hard towards it. Let's get started and set your promise list today. This list is something you keep and update all the time. So I'm sure, I hope everyone has their promise list. I have mine. I started. I've been more active this year. So I have my promise list, and I hope to see that it's all fulfilled by the end of year, right? So here are some reasons for creating your promise list. You can create multiple promise lists, one for your business, one for your life, and even one for your health. Remember, a promise represents your word, while goals are often just wishes. So your promises are, you have to keep to your word, right? People will say you're not a man of your word if you don't keep to your promise. So this is for yourself, your own personal integrity. Your business targets will shape the life you lead, right? So what your goals are will allow you the freedom to make your promises come true. A promise list is personal, so you can design it as you see it fit. The promise list is yours. Do as you wish and write as you wish. Here are some reasons for creating a promise list. So you want financial freedom, supplement your income, pay your debts, decrease stress, more family time, better home, pay mortgage faster, dream car vacations, control of retirement, more savings, your children's education, help your parents. I have half my life in Singapore and half in the US. I would like to have more opportunities to travel back and forth, like what Amarjit has been doing. I would love to do that because my half my family is there and half my family is here.
Oh, that's the end. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you again, Ranie, for this great training. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone, for showing up. This is for your business. This is for your prosperity. This for, that's the way to do it. So thank you again for everything. And do you have anything to say, Ranie, before we do our closing?
Yes, there's someone who's asking whether the Dr. Alma's training will be online. Yes, it will be online, Jacinta.
Yes.
To watch it online, be part of the training, you pay $5 to get the Zoom code, and you can join it online.
Yes, and if you want to go in person, obviously you have to live in the area here. You can. There will be an in-person watch. It's going to be a watch, basically, because and then we'll have other events. SVP said they will add few things, but we'll all be watching live the experts, Dr. Thomas. Yes, but $5 is for those who cannot come in person. You can. He will be talking to all of us. He's not coming in Canada. He's talking from us from wherever he is. Yeah, from another place. Yes, and it's $5 only for the Zoom link. You pay. I believe you can go online. I didn't go there to check. Maybe Rico at BDM Rico knows, but it's going to be available. You pay your $5 and then you get the link if you are doing it on Zoom.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Okay, I think we are good. Let's close.
Good. Okay, thank you so much. So yeah, you know the drill. We need to close this properly. So what do we say? One team, one dream, one system, building the billions. Thank you so much, Opulence Nation. And see you Saturday. Oh yes, you don't want to miss Saturday training in the morning. So thank you so much again for coming.